Alright YouTube, what you're saying, I hope you're all good. So you want to make a sick beat for Babbo to the crew, Marky B, Cav, YA, and people like that. I'm going to show you exactly how to do so, step by step in the video. Just before that, I just want to say the drums I'm using, not just in this beat, but in all my beats from my Essentials kit, which is a 60% sale on now. Taking the price all the way down is cheap as $7.99, which is equivalent to about £5.75p or something like that. The kit will be linked in the description below, along with my link tree, which is all my socials, music releases and stuff like that. So with that said, make sure you like the video, subscribe if you enjoy. So yeah, let's get into it. Right, so the beat I've made sounds a bit like this. Just really simple. I'm going to break it down. So first off, we've got the drums, which sound like this. We've got that kick pattern and that hat on there in the middle of each kick. Then we've got a clap, and another clap laid on top of that. Just because this clap on it by itself doesn't really have an ending to it. It's just that snappy clap, so I add this clap with the ending, with that little echo effect on the end, just to give it that bigger effect. Then we've got a top loop, a hat loop. We'll turn that all the way up. Sounds like that. That's just in the background to create more atmosphere. Then we've got some snares. Really simple. Then a perk. Just like that. And then for the organ, we've got that M1 organ in here. I'm going to show you how to do that real quick. Just open up the M1 plugin. If you don't have this and you want to make these beats, the M1's essential for these beats. Just put it that way. You need this organ. You can try use samples or single hits, but they just don't work as good. This organ sounds way better. I got this for 50 quid, $50 I think, so it was about £34. It's normally about $100, which will be about £70 or something like that. But it's definitely worth it if you want to get into making these beats. So what you want to do is you want to go on browser, organ, and then just the M1 house split. And then once you've done that, I like to solo that obviously, and then go into insert effects, and then just turn all these effects off. And then FX1, just no effect. Then it's just that basic organ. If I turn the effects off in here actually. Just like that, with the effects on. I'm going to turn that back down to where it was. To the effects we've got on the organ, I'll play the actual pattern first. Turn all the effects off quickly. And then we'll go to the piano roll on the M1 organ. Scrolling down to that, this is the pattern. It's really simple, just changing it up a bit at the end there. A lot more interesting beat, just so it's not repetitive. Then on the effects we've got a kickstart, just so it doesn't clash with the kicks. The bass doesn't clash with the kicks, which is the organ in this case. I've put the mix on about 79%. Kept the band at the same hertz. Put a high chain on it. Put it about here. Put that quarter note on it, and then selected the sync mode. Make sure you have that sync mode selected, as it's quite important. So this is what it sounds like with the kickstart. Just makes it flow a lot better. Then we added a fruity reverb too. Just turned the dryness all the way up, and the wetness down at around 30%. Didn't really mess with any other effects. I'll show you what that reverb sound does to it. So instead of it just being boring like this, it adds that reverb effect to it. just like that. Then we've got a delay on it. I've turned the delay down, but I'll turn that up so you can hear what it sounds like. Just that adds that backing sound to it. I've turned the level down to about 30% again. Left the time how it is. Kept it on stereo mode. The output wet is down to 25%, and the input wet is down to around 55%. And then I've just got a compressor to make it a bit louder. Turn that down. As without the compressor, it sounds like this, which is very, very quiet. So with all the effects, it sounds like this. So it goes from this, where there's literally no effects on it, to this. And then last what I did is added this string effect, just for the background noise. All it is just a constant note, a high note. It just sits in the background of the track. To do this, again using the M1, going into browser, and then on browser, we're using program mode and then strings. And then we're using the source strings preset here. Leave these all how it is, as it sounds good. And then all I did in the mixer is added a kickstart. So without the kickstart, and with the kickstart, it just adds that bounce effect to it. Just like that. And that is literally it for the chorus of the beat. Just like that. So then structuring the beat, obviously we've got the chorus now. So I'm just going to drag that over here. So what we want is a build up, obviously. So I'm just going to select the drums without the top loop. Just like that. So it's just like this. And then I'm going to select the organ. So we've got that transition effect. This is going to be the build up and this is going to be the drop. We can also maybe put that hat loop in as well. Yeah, I think I'm going to put that in. And then one thing you hear in all of these beats is the crash cymbals. So I'm going to get a crash cymbal from my pack, just like all of these sounds from my pack. This one sounds good. I'm going to put it at the end here, so it just goes into it nicely. We're going to turn the volume down by double clicking it and turn this volume down. Then we're going to use the slice tool up here to chop the first bar of it and then drag it over, select it, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's got that 4 and then 5, so it's got this effect. Just like that. So on here we're going to take out all these drums. Leave the claps in actually. Take the claps out, see what it sounds like. Now we'll leave them in. This is where you can add your producer tag or something here. I'll just show you that for a demo. This is my tag. I don't really like it. I want a new one. Just like that. And then I'm just going to duplicate that there over, so it lasts for 2 bars, 16 bars, or whatever you want to call it. and also we can add some effects, so I'm going to add a riser effect. Number 3 can be good, and then we're going to end that on the crashes here, so I'm just going to drag it over again. Just there, and end this where the crashes start. We'll also duplicate this over. I forgot to move this over as well. Just like that, and then we'll duplicate this over as well. We'll just drag this and then drag it, stop it, remove all these here, put this back over, and put these hats back on, just like that. We're going to take the 4 kicks out at the end here and just add that crash effect just again, and this is where we're going to go into the breakdown where the wrap is going to come in. So we're just duplicating that over again, and this time we're going to take out this hat loop, these claps for the first hat, we're going to take the hats out, take the snares out, take the perks out, and just leave this in. And take the snares out, perks out, take the hats out, just so we've got the claps. Might make them kicks a bit louder actually. And then we'll just add the chorus again over here. Take away the crashes, the tag, and then we'll remove the hat loop. Take the snares out, take the perks out, and take the string out. We'll add the hat loop back in actually. We'll turn these down. Put the strings in actually. We'll add another riser just here on these crashes once again. Add that crash at the end as well. And then this time the full chorus. Just like that. I'll remove these actually. We've already placed them in. Drag it back, and there we go. So we've got the basics of the beat done. I'll play the full beat now. Let me know what you think it sounds like down in the comments below. If you do want to purchase the beat, there'll be a link in the description in this video. So yeah.